Get your bald head out of the picture.
Hey, pipe down, prick.
This is Contemporary Art Studios. And this is Frieze, London, 2025. So there's a lot to see. I'm going to show you what I like. And we'll go from there.
He painted...
what's his name again, sorry?
Salmon Tour. He doesn't use references. So he trained traditionally, inspired from like 15th, 16th century figurative painting, drawing, and he's mastered it so well that he can just draw these gestures like this, as if he used a reference. Captures sort of like the sort of queer scene and relationships in New York. His paintings are absolutely insane. Beautiful textures, like these sort of monotone colours. Really capture like beauty of relationships between people. This man in 15 years is going to be a legacy artist.
Secure White, hit these holes well. This is K Vong In. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I actually was I wasn't with him, but he studied at Royal College of Art. 2024 he graduated, so I really love his works. Really cool.
He's also this is a reference to style of sculpture. It looks like a reference to Alberto Giacometti, who does these like clay and metal sculptures.
Cato, represented by Harlesden High Street.
Look at me. See that? You see that? Layers of paper. Layers of paper. That's 55,000.
It's crazy.
Do you reckon they take check?
We are now in Frieze Masters.
Frieze retirement home.
No. Frieze Okay, we are now in Frieze Masters. So, yes, Endure. Dave and Aaron Gallery. This is fossil bone. I don't know. Is that real? That's not real, is it?
That's real.
That's real.
That's fossilised bone. That's
crazy.
That is what, over 100 million years old.
That is crazy.
Yes. Okay.
Did you say this was?
What?
Did you say this was?
Anne Robinstein. She's like self-taught painter. Did a foundation at Camberwell for like a year, like back in the 70s maybe. So she paints on panels, mostly from her own mind. She loves this idea of taking, like using a subject, but sort of removing like the intended story. But she uses it as sort of a space to build. So her story starts, but like she wants to create ambiguity, so it becomes her own. She paints on panels, so you can see like the grooves of wooden things come out. Skills mostly in drawing. I just think lighting is so insane. Like these really strange, ambiguous sort of dreamscapes. It's probably the best way to describe it. Like like the other side. She never wants to personify the figure she paints, so she always often paints them facing away from the painting. It's beautiful. It's just like such a beautiful masterpiece, and they're quite simple in drawing, but yet like it's just so cohesive. Like colour and composition, she just dominates. Such an alluring landscape she always seems to paint. You know, like I want to go in these. I want to walk around this little world. You know.
Scarstead.
She fast spoken that she changed the art world, especially in the UK. No one's ever made work like him. Like everybody else was doing abstraction and things like this going on in the States, or anti-painting entirely. This man basically invented his own genre of work. Now, serious alcoholic, very toxic person. He used to study figures and used to he was very violent with them. He treated it not as a person but more as a piece of meat. He's a masochist, so he used to sort of almost like cut apart the figures almost. Like I used to study like carcasses from the butcher. He'd take them, you know. Surgical books and things like this. So I'd almost think like if he had a sitter, it wouldn't be capturing them. It would be using them as a piece of flesh that he would just sort of pick apart, broken and bruised, disappearing and screaming. He was once a designer before this, and you can always see this by the sort of rectangular, square elements. And this followed his career almost throughout. Sort of shifting circles, curves at the front, and then often the motif of these almost boxed in sort of skeletal quality. It sort of show a sense of him being the figures being trapped. Brilliant living artist, well dead now, but no one's ever like him. Sold a work for 80 million. 80 mil. 80 mil.